So I am not one to make these types of videos, beauties and cuties, because this one's a little vulnerable and I'm a Capricorn. I don't do that vulnerable stuff often. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I've been feeling very lonely, and this has just been a running thing that's been going on ever since I've just come into my own as like a trans feminine non-binary person. I feel like my existence is almost too different for this world. I feel almost like an alien. The way people treat me, not hostilely on a daily basis. Like, luckily I live in California, so it's very accepting here. But typically, like, I live in Orange County. You don't come across a lot of like feminine, non-binary people like me. I feel like I am a 1 in a million type of person here. And with that kind of territory, it comes with a lot of people staring, a lot of people giving me looks. And my younger self definitely would have felt so uncomfortable and like I would want to hide. But I've just definitely come into my own at this point in time in my adulthood that I am very grateful. Like, I am confident enough to lead an authentic expression of myself externally with my fashion, with wearing makeup and everything. But at the same time, because not a lot of people understand that level of authentic expression, like they're not surrounded by it often and don't embody it themselves, I am definitely subject to a lot of ridicule, a lot of judgment, a lot of hate, just for existing. It's pretty wild. And it can get very lonely, not being able to relate with people like me. And thank God for like the internet and TikTok and YouTube and all, because I have connected with people like me. At the same time, like existing in the real world like me is so different because I feel like constantly surveillanced and judged for how I'm existing in this world. And I feel like in general, like people who are just more feminine are just more surveillanced and people want to control them. Like, not even me just being like a queer person, like femininity in general. But I choose to really love that side of me, and I do genuinely love who I am. But I guess I'm just making this video to articulate, the type of loneliness and isolation that I do feel. And it does come with a level of sadness, I do wish that I existed in a world where there are a lot of people who could relate and understand me immediately, but that's just not the case. People who come across me on the daily basis just don't really know what to do with me. Like, I can tell they're very confused and puzzled, or they straight up are just haters. And I'm not doing anything to provoke anyone. It's just me existing. And I think this level of loneliness can be tiring and exhausting at times, because I just don't want to have to do it like this. Like, sometimes I just ask the universe, like, why am I this way? Why am I so different to the point where I'm like too different for people to even understand? And so I'm choosing to make this video because no matter how you choose to present yourself, it doesn't even like matter what sexuality or gender expression you are. Like, that's not the point of this video. Just if you've ever related to a level of being too different in general, just know you're not alone. Like, we're in this together. And, luckily I do have a great inner circle of people that truly understand me. Because if I was truly alone, like alone, and I didn't have any friends or family nearby, or even period, like that would be, I don't even want to think about that, because that is just truly loneliness, But regardless, if you do feel this way, I don't want you to ever revert back to being who you were before being authentic. Because I feel like when you tap into this level of authenticity and existing from an authentic level, it feels so right, you know? You don't have to have the world totally agree with you to feel right, you know? It's your life experience. You're not living your life for anybody else but yourself. At least that's what you should be doing. Even though this level of authenticity comes with the territory of loneliness, I am definitely not reverting back to hiding or not. I don't want to be something that I'm not so that people will understand me. That's not what I'm trying to do in this lifetime. I'm not trying to ever revert back into who I was for the sake of being generally liked by the public. Because honestly, the people that pass by me and stare at me or judge me or say like unhinged things to me, I'm never gonna see them ever. I would rather not give them the power to steal my authenticity and to steal my own happiness. You know, even though you do feel lonely on this path of living a truly genuine, authentic self-expression, just know that it's going to be so worth it when you reach that point of truly feeling cozy in your own skin. Because I feel cozy. I feel so cozy in who I am. And I do love who I am. It's a great feeling. But, you know, it can be an exhausting experience and a truly lonely one. All in all, you are not alone on this path of leading an authentic life. And even if you do feel like no one understands you, beauties and cuties, I do. I understand you. So you have me, okay? Anyways, I gotta go. I love you.